Hi everyone, welcome to Module 2. In Module 2 you'll be completing these assignments right here. The media assignment, the homework assignment, the quiz, and exam. The chapters we're going to be reading are chapters 4, 5, and 6. If you click over here, under the learning module, hold on here. We click here on the PowerPoint slides. You'll notice that I put a lot of ancillary sites for you to really help you focus your efforts. And if you look at the site I posted, you notice you have a lot of different things that will be very helpful from different chapters. A lot of helpful sites, but really review those to see if you have any questions on any of those concepts. And if you want me to go over anything, please let me know, as I'm more than willing to. This week we're going to be looking at the role of elasticity and how consumers respond to changes in the prices of products. Elasticity is a very important concept because you'll notice that consumers are very sensitive to price changes. And when they're sensitive to price changes, this creates a lot of challenges for an economy because they have to deal with those price changes. Now, when we look at elasticity, what is the change in demand based off the change in the price of the product? So that's the focus we're looking at, the change in demand based off the change in the price of a product. We're going to be looking at two different types of goods, an elastic good and an inelastic good. An elastic good is when there's a change in the price of a product, there's going to be a greater change in the demand for the product. So for example, if the price of a product increases in price by 10%, that might create a 50% increase in the demand for the product. So that's very important to note, because a lot of firms will have to realize, what am I selling? Am I selling an inelastic good or am I selling an elastic good? Whereas an inelastic good is when there's a price change, there's a small change in demand. And what that means is, think about if there's a change in the price of gasoline. Consumers are going to continue to have to buy gasoline. You might find that some consumers will buy a little bit less gasoline, but they still will have to buy it because it's a necessity. So that's a key component. If you look right here, the percentage change in price goes up 20%. The percentage change in terms of quantity and demand only goes down by about 10%. You want to look at the determinants of elasticity. The determinants of elasticity depend on what is available in a store. So the more products that are available in a store, you'll notice that the more elastic it will be, because I have choices that I can make. The less choices that are available in the store, the more inelastic it'll be, because consumers really have to make decisions. So anything that is less than 1, the absolute value is less than 1, will be inelastic. Anything that's greater than 1 will be elastic. So if we look right here at some examples, you notice that cigarettes, eggs, 0.3, those are inelastic goods. They're inelastic goods because consumers will have to buy them even though they really no other options. Cigarettes are addictive. People will buy those. Let's look at elastic goods. Air travel, 2.4. You'll notice it's 2.4 because consumers have the ability to drive in a car. So these different changes that consumers are willing to do, that will create changes in the elasticity. But this is a very important concept, the price elasticity of demand, because it relates a lot of things that consumers and stores struggle with to understand the behavior of buyers and sellers. If you have any questions on these concepts, or if you need additional resources, please let me know. But I look forward to your effort this week.